everybody, if you're new to my channel, I am Lori, and you are watching The Chatty Bookworm. Let me fix this a little bit. I got my hair done. Well, Rob dyed it for me, my man. What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know down in the comments. I love it. But anyways, we are here for me to show you a book haul. Some of these you might have saw. I don't remember like when I did a book haul last, so I figured I will do it again. Some of these you might have saw like in a reading vlog or something like that. So yeah. So let's get started. Play with my hair. You ever do that? Like when you get new hair, you play with it and stuff. But anyway, we're here to talk about books. I wanted to show you guys. Now, I got this the other day. I've read the series, the duet. But I never had the physical copies. I only read it as an ebook, so I wanted the physical copies where I can annotate it. So I got There Are No Saints and There Is No Devil. I had to get a new one. Now this one is fine, but I got this copy. And watch, see, on here it says, There Are No Saints, but when you open it up, There Is No Devil. So it's actually book 2 instead of book 1. So I gotta send this one back. But thank the Lord that this one is the right one. There are no saints. So this is about this guy, him and this other guy have they're both killers, and they have like a competition between each other. One kills, I don't know if he kills girls and boys or just girls, and the other one the main guy in this one, that's the love interest, he will specifically only kill men. Yeah, but there's this girl, her name's Mara, and the one guy, his name's Alistair Shaw, I don't know. Anyways, he thinks that Cole has is falling for this girl. So it ain't a spoiler, it happens almost right away. He kidnaps her and leaves her on Cole's work ground, whatever you want to call it, stalking ground, whatever you want to call it. You know, where he usually leaves where he goes around and finds his kills and stuff like that, I guess you could say. And yeah, he cuts her wrist and leaves her there, hoping that he's thinking that Cole's going to kill Mara, and instead he just leaves her. And then he gets obsessed with her, and then actually starts to get feelings. And he has to protect her from Alistair. But there is a lot. This is very dark, you guys. He does some sick things. Some sick things in these books. So, yeah, at the beginning of the book, when he's first obsessed with her, and then, of course, he does some dark things as well. But nothing, in regards to sex, it's nothing that she doesn't want. But he does do, some gross things at the beginning of the book. Yeah. Oh, it's interesting. Very, very interesting book. I really liked it, and that's by Sophia Lark. I got a little bit of a headache, so this is one I might have showed you guys, but I can't remember. That's Hooked by Emily McIntyre. And all I know is this is it's not a retelling. She says it is not a retelling, but it is with Captain Hook, and I think it's supposed to be oh my gosh, Peter Pan's daughter, I think, maybe? And I think I don't know if he kidnaps her or what, but I just know that it's a dark book. The next one, book 2, is basically Scar, from Lion King. But she says on here, I don't know if it's on here, but when you go to the other one, she says it's not But these are supposed to be like, oh, here we go. It says, Hook is a dark contemporary romance. It is an adult fractured fairy tale. It is not a fantasy or a literal retelling. The main character is a villain. If you're looking for a safe read with redemption and a bad guy turned into a hero, you will not find it in these pages. Hook contains... Oh, I better not tell you guys what... Well, I don't consider it spoilers. If you guys consider trigger warning spoilers, then you can skip until I put this book down. All right. It says, Hook contains sexual explicit scenes as well as mature and graphic content that is not suitable for audience. Reader's discretion is advised. As always, trust the process. So, but yeah, I definitely want to get Scarred because that looks very interesting. Then I got The Roughest Draft by Emily Wibberley, I forget how you say the last name, and Austin Sigma Broca. A romance for the books. I think they're both writers, maybe. It says they were co-writers and they broke up and they come together to do one more book for some reason, I think. I'll read it to you and see what it says. They were co-writing literary, how do you say that word, darling, until they hit a plot hole that turned their lives upside down. 3 years ago, Katrina Filling and Nathan Van Hoosen were the brightest literary stars on the horizon. Their co-written book topping best-selling list. But on the heels of their greatest success, they ended their partnership on bad terms for reasons neither would divulge to the public. They haven't spoken since and never plan to, except they have one final book due on contract. Okay, that's why. It says, facing a crossroad in their personal and professional lives, they're forced to reunite. The last thing they ever thought they'd do again up in the tiny Florida town where they wrote their previous book. Trying to find a new manuscript quickly and painlessly, working through the reasons they hated each other for the past 3 years isn't easy, especially not while writing a romantic novel. While passion and prose push them closer in the Florida heat, Katrina and Nathan will learn that relationships, like writing, sometimes take a few rough drafts before they get it right. A lot of these you're going to be seeing on my February TBR because, yeah, there's a lot of good books I want to read in February. So, yeah. I got Icebreaker by A.L. Gazidi, something like that. Says they're fighting to be the best on the ice, but what happens when rivalry melts into romance? So it's a male sports romance. I know that there's like trigger warnings in here too, so you could go look them up. But yeah, it sounds like it's gonna be good. Then we got Lotus by Jennifer Hartman. You guys know, if you guys saw my vlog that just went up, I did a book diary where I read Still Beating by Jennifer Hartman. So I wanted to get Locust. If I have money, I'm going to get another book by her. I'm going to order it this week. Another one that really looks good. If I had the money, and if I do, you guys will probably see me reading both of these in February. This one is about this boy that went missing 22 years ago. Well, this guy that went missing 22 years ago. Well, when he was little, of course, young. And he comes back and where he was and, trying to get used to life again. With people that he thought was either gone or left him, I don't know. Because I think he was kind of like the person that kidnapped him, kind of brainwashed him or something, was brainwashing him. So, yeah, and him and this girl were best friends, and she didn't want to be she couldn't get, I guess she's liked him, since she was 7, and she never liked anybody, wanted to replace him with anybody else or something like that. I'm not really sure. But it sounds very good, but of course there's going to be dark themes, just like it's Still Beating. Yeah, so I'm really liking her book, so I'm like, why not continue on? So, yay. And then we got The Fine Print. I might have shown you guys this one. It's the first book in the Dreamland Billionaires by Lauren Asher. And it's Zara, something like that, and Rowan. Excuse me. And like she's drunk and she does like something like she wrote something bad about the company or something when she was drunk. I don't remember. It says, oh yeah, after submitted a drunk proposal criticizing Dreamland's most expensive ride, I should have been fired. So yeah, so she thinks she's gonna be fired instead of Rowan, the main guy in here, offers her a job, and he's lying. He's saying he's somebody that he's not. I think he's using like an alias or something like that. I can't remember exactly. It's not a spoiler because it says right here. It says, things spirited out of control once I text her using an alias. Yeah. And then she's going to find out, and then they're going to probably he's probably going to have to grovel and stuff. But it's set around an amusement park, and it's got like a roller coaster at the top of each chapter. And I'm excited. Yeah, very, very excited. Let's see. Then we got Hate by Tate James. It's the first one in the Madison Kate series. I know it's a bully romance, I believe. I don't know if it's a bully, but I know it's when there's more than one partner. I forget what they're called. It's a one that she ain't gonna just end up with just one person. Yeah. But anyways, I know Kaylani from Kaylani Simply Reads or something like that. I forget her channel's name. I always get the everything mixed up. But anyways, if I can find, I'll find her channel if I remember and put it down in the description. But she loves this series, so I wanted to try it. But yeah, it's a why can't I think of what it's called? Like when there's more than one guy involved. I don't know what it's called. I can't think of it. But anyways, something happens and she's at the wrong place at the wrong time and she gets in trouble, and she thinks that that these guys are the ones that set her up to get into trouble. And there's also like a stalker involved. And I know when she comes back home after that year of wherever her dad sends her, the guy and his friends are there, I think. I know at least the guy is living there. The one guy is living there. So, yeah. And it's her wanting revenge because she thinks that, like I said, that they're the ones that set her up. I don't know if they did or not really, but that's what she thinks. And like I said, there's also a stalker, so it should be interesting. But yeah, Reverse Harem, that's what it's called, Reverse Harem. Yeah. So if I like this one, I definitely want to continue on. I'm so excited. I hope I love this because me and Kaylani, we seem to have a pretty good, like, taste. Like the same taste in a lot of books. Of course, there's some books that she likes that I don't, and vice versa. But for the most part, a lot of books we seem to tend towards alike. So yeah. So I'm super excited about seeing if I'm going to like that one. 3 more, you guys. 3 more. We got this one I'm so looking forward to. I'm definitely reading this next month. The Temperature of Me and You by Brian Zipke, something like that. Look at this. I love it. It says, 16-year-old Dylan Highmark thinks his winter is going to be full of boring shifts at the Dairy Queen until he finds himself in love with a boy who's literally too hot to handle. Look at that. I love the cover, and I love the colors. Look at how bright that is. Look at when he's touching them. It looks like his heart, like it's all white there. It's just, I think it's so cool. think there's any... No, there's nothing special. Let's go. I'll show it to you anyways. I'll read to you what it says in a minute. But I'm so excited for this one. Okay, I'll read to you what it says it's about. It says, 16-year-old Dylan Highmark thinks his winter is going to be full of boring shifts at the Dairy Queen until he finds himself in love with a boy who's literally too hot to handle. Dylan has always wanted a boyfriend, but the suburbs surrounding Philadelphia do not have a lot in the ways of options. Then in walks Jordan, a completely normal and undeniable cute boy who also happens to run at a cool 110 degrees Fahrenheit. When the boys start spending their time together, Dylan begins feeling all kinds of ways, and when he spikes a fever for 2 weeks and is suddenly coughing flames, he thinks he might be suffering from something more than just a crush. And it goes from there, but that's all I'm going to read to you guys. I'm like, yes, please. So this is definitely going to be one of the first books I read in February. Like, I want to read it now, but spoiler alert for my TBR. This is a book I'm going to read for, you know, like how Books of Lala has, I forget what it's called, but it's where, Buzzwordathon. Yeah, it's her Buzzwordathon. Let me find it real quick. I think I got it. I'll tell you what the, what it is for, if I can find it, what it is for, let me see, here we go, buzzword. So for February, it's pronouns. Me, you, she, her, him, their, we, us. So, yeah. But I think this will work, right? I'm using it for it. Because somebody said it was pronouns and something else. So, I can't remember. Maybe it's just pronouns. Maybe I can't use it. Well, you. Yeah, me, you. You is that. Okay, yeah, I'm right. I don't know what I'm thinking. Because it had just the you know, the letter U. That's why I was getting confused. Let me grab the last two. Ugh. Then we got Something Fabulous by Alex Haw. This one sounds like it's going to be so much fun. So the one guy, he proposes to this girl, and it's not a romantic proposal, you know. And she does not like the way he proposed to her, so she takes off. And then her brother comes and tells this guy, you got to go after her, and you got to do a better proposal. You got to propose to her better. Because I think they're both, like, into books. Him and his sister, and, you know, she wants something, like, swoon-worthy for romance. I mean, to be, you know, proposed by, or whatever you want to say. And then they wind up going after her, and, of course, they're going to fall in love. So it sounds like it's going to be fun, and, yeah, it's just a fun read. I'm so excited to read it. And then the last one I've read as well before, but I've only read it as an ebook. And I've been wanting this, like, the bind up for a while. So that's the Minef series by St. Abbey. Yeah, they have the bind up. It was a little tore, like, at the back here, but I'm not going to worry about it. It's a heavy book, you know. It's very hefty. This is about Logan and I forget the girl's name. I don't know if it says her name right here. Let me see if it tells you in the first. Lena, L-A-N-A, yeah, Lana or Lena, I always forget Lena, I think it's Lena. But anyways, Lena and, I just said the guy's name, and Logan. And she's a serial killer. And he is assigned to find out who is killing these people, and it's her. But he doesn't know that, and they fall in love. And will he find out that she's the killer? And what will he do if he finds out that she's the killer? You have to read the book to find out, but this book is dark, 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 dark. I love this series so much. But I will say that Logan did something in this book I did not like. Did not like. I was really loving him until towards the end of the series. And then I was like, I'm still reading it. I'm still loving it because I love this girl. But yeah, he did some stuff that I did not like. But I still was one of my favorite books of last year. Book series of last year. And I'm excited to reread it and annotate it. I think I'm going to, right now, I might as well tell you guys since we're still here. I'm getting ready to start this one and annotating it. But I'm also starting Covet by Tracy Wolff, of course. Because Court comes out on Tuesday. Oh, I'm so excited. So me and my friend Vanessa are buddy reading this, so we can be ready for when Court comes. Or at least start it almost, you know, we don't have to start like right the day that Court gets here. But we want to be like almost done with this where we can, you know, read Court then. You know, we don't have to like, oh my gosh, let's hurry up and read this before we can get to it. You know, take our time, but also have, you know, it kind of finished by the time Court gets here in case we want to rush right into it. Yeah, so this one I just started, and I'm on 52. I did start this at another time, and I did get pretty far, but I put it down because I wanted to wait closer to the 4th book, which, like I said, is Court, and it comes out Tuesday, so yeah. So you'll definitely be, if I don't finish this before that, you'll definitely be seeing this in February, and also probably Court in February. But you guys will see my TBR for the stuff I do have. You'll be seeing that. I'm probably going to record that Friday or Saturday. Probably Saturday, because I have a couple more books coming. 1 tomorrow and 2 on Friday, I believe. So once I get those, then I can do my TBR. But some of them, of course, won't be on the TBR because they don't come out until the 1st or, you know, throughout the month. Like, I know I'm going to be rereading House of Earth and Blood before the 2nd one in Crescent City comes out. I can never remember the title. But yeah, that comes out on the 15th, so I would need to reread the first one so I can be ready. I'm so excited to see what's going to happen next in book 2. Yeah. So stay tuned for that. And that is it. So, yeah. These are the 2 that you'll be seeing me talk about in my, if I do a vlog. I haven't done a vlog because my husband had the coronavirus, so he was sick and I couldn't be in here, but now he's a lot better. He gets to go back to work tomorrow. Thank the Lord, like he was sick. Basically, most of his sickness was when he was on the truck, so he wasn't home for most of the sickness. So thank the Lord for that. And luckily, like, it didn't like stay with him. Like his he got it through his truck driver partner, and he's still out for the count, his partner. So he is doing the run by himself again this week. So he won't be home until probably Sunday, sometime on Sunday. So yeah, when he leaves tomorrow. So anyways, I just wanted to give you guys my book haul, let you guys know what I'm currently reading, and of course, to let you guys know what's going on, since I haven't really talked to you guys much, besides doing my, my book diary. And I'm sure some people don't watch, a lot of people don't usually watch the book diary, so yeah, I just want to let you guys know what's going on, and that you guys see my cute new hair. And that is it. Let me know what books you got in January, what books you are excited to read in February. And yeah, are you guys participating in any readathons? I always forget their channel's name, but Jess from it's either Bow Ties and Books or Book Ties and Bows and Book Ties. I can't remember their channel name. If I remember, I'll put it down below as well. But they're doing a readathon. I don't know if it's Blackathon or something else. I just know it's reading books by Black authors. And I did order one book at least, where I can at least like participate a little bit. And one of the teams is romance. Since I like romance, I got if you watch the video for, I believe the group book for romance is the sweetest thing, sweetest sin, whatever. So yeah, but that is it. I'm gonna let you guys go, and like I said, let me know down below what you've read this month, how your reading month went, what you got this month for book-wise, and what you plan on some of the books you plan on reading in February. And I hope you guys all have a great day, great evening, whatever the case may be when you watch this. You guys know the drill. If you guys love this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please think about subscribing and hit that bell icon so you'll know whenever a video is up for your viewing pleasure. And Rowan just came in, so I'm gonna go, and I'll talk to you guys all later. Bye!